Huh, I don't know what that did, but we're gonna fly around and figure it out. Hey Google. Lord. I have to yell to get it to actually do something.
Work mode activated.
Oh, good Lord.
I'll minimize distractions and help you stay productive.
No, not you. Oh, good Lord. Okay, we're just going to clear that out. Anyway, sorry about that. Got a notification, so I had to double check and all that fun stuff. So we got that one taken care of. Anyways, I'm going to print off something so I can hold two phones at the same time with one hand. I think that's what I'm going to work on, because, you know, having two phones in two hands is like funny. So we're going to definitely do that. But anyways, I hope y'all are having a good day, because I know I am. I had to turn off the music because I don't want to get hit. That's my plan. Make a print that actually kind of holds two phones at the same time, like a nice print or something like that. It's funny though, because one phone is like darker than the other. That's funny though. I'm gonna have to start printing off some dragons again. Which is gonna be fun. I'm excited for that one though. Like I said, we're gonna have to print off that, do like a dual selfie stick. So we're gonna have fun with that one. Now I gotta figure out how to like lift up the phones. That way I can kind of show off some of the lamps that we do. So yeah, these are all the lamps that we make. I like to make weird, random stuff. So we got some lamps up here that we like to make. And then we did a cosplay because someone wanted us to make a cosplay item of Alistair's staff. So we got that one, which is, you know, right there, which is really cool. So I'm excited for that one. It says I have like 32 people over here, but I don't have any chats. Oh, there we go. Now we got a chat. Hello. I know, I was confused. I was like, wow, I got like 32 people over here, but no one's chatting. They don't like me. See? But anyways, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Allie. I'm going to call you Allie. There you go. Yeah, this is our little shop. So we do skits, we do VTubing, we do every different types of things. So we just like to get on. I like to get on here and kind of sell some stuff, show off some of the stuff that we do. So one of our big things that we like to do, like, you know, I love cosplay stuff. So we made Alistair's staff, which is like right there. So we made Alistair's staff. Made like a creeper. One of my favorite ones that we did. So this is the prototype. Well, not prototype. It was the misprint that we did. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put you down. So this is we did. I made one of these, which is Sam Ham from Ghostbusters in like the 1980s. Let me pick up my other phone. So this is like the Sam Ham from 1980s Ghostbuster cartoon. Never have I ever heard of that show, but hey, well, I mean, the bad part is I know everything about Ghostbusters because I love Ghostbusters. As you can tell, I really like Ghostbusters. But I've never seen that character before. So here we are. But you gotta, again, gotta love it. But yeah, no, like I said, I like making some cool stuff. I like to make fun, cool stuff. I do custom prints all the time. Like I said, I'm just on here kind of showing off our print, selling some stuff, showing off what we got, things like that. So if y'all want anything custom, hey, let me know. I like to do it. Again, made Alistair staff. Now, the cool thing about Alistair staff that I made for this one, so I have the base to where it lights up, so you can put a little candle in there. Let me get my candle right here. So we got the candle. I just need to print the top part of it off. Hey, Google.
I cannot directly control
Yeah,
your device settings.
So we got
or
it to where the top
Please
lights
check app
off,
settings
and I
or
also
your
have it to
shopping
where you
features
could
in
put
your system
a
preferences. Would you like?
you could put a speaker up top and actually have it to where it plays play songs. So, like I said, I have it to where the speaker lights up, so it looks like it's actually lighting, and then you can have a speaker up top that can play music as you walk around with that staff. I don't really have anything special for this one particularly because I kind of just the person who ordered it just wanted to design it just so they can do a cosplay. So I was like, sure, I can do that for a cosplay because they're gonna rail the rest of the costume and stuff. I hope he gets it soon so he can tell me what it looks like. He's gonna send some pictures and stuff like that. And then we got like the pixel torch over here. This one's I'm most excited about or most happy about. So I take pictures and then I make them into like little lamps and stuff. So I make little lamps out of all this stuff. And then you got the king up there. So you got those two right there, which looks really cool to me. I like them. But again, I get to kind of like nerd out and make some fun stuff. And then you got that one right there, which is also one of our lamps that we have. How do you do this? I've been 3D print. So I've been 3D printing for like 7 years now. So I just make random things. So example for you. Someone was like, "Hey, I like wolves. Make me a wolf lamp." Okie dokie. So I made a wolf lamp. So it's the wolf howling with the moon in the background. So really excited for that one. And then we had someone who likes horses, so I put a horse together. The hay lights up, so it's a nice little night light and things like that. So we made a little cat, so it's a cat with the ball that's sleeping around and stuff like that. I will say, we are 10 subs away from being able to link our shop. So I'm excited for that one. How do my inserts look? Oh, they look good. I think I did the Star Wars one. Give me 1 second. Hey, Google. Stop. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, it worked. I got 2 phones in my hands right now, so I'm kind of like walking around with 2 things. Okay, let me move over. Okay, so we got both the plates. They both look really, really well. And then we got this thingy. The light box. Okay. What are you in? I am in my shop with stuff. So I'm in my shop, which is where my business sits and stuff like that. Okay, cool. I need to get 2 things. That way I can kind of flip both the phones together. But that'll work. But yeah, this is where my business stays. And stuff like that. Again, I've greatly enjoyed. I greatly enjoyed everything. It's fun. So I am on 2 different places at once. So, and one doesn't like to be talked about. So, here's what it is. Anyways, I'm setting up. So we had a customer. She's actually on another platform. Thank you. So we have she's on the other platform. She's wanting to know how her Star Wars plate turned out. So I'm trying to get that ready. Because I already showed her the other stuff. So this is a Star Wars plate. I am God, how old am I? 35. Turning 35 this year. I have to stop and think about it. I don't know. I don't keep track of my age anymore. Flip the camera. Okay. So let me get both these ready to go. Flip the camera over here. All right, let's try this again. It worked 3 times in a row. Hey Google, turn off shop. Maybe. Yay. There you go. So there's the Star Wars plate. So I'm working on the other plates as we speak. I just spent today trying to work on some other projects, and we'll get back to working on plates tomorrow and knock them all out. We were gone most of the weekend, so I'm excited for that one. It came out really, really nice because you can see Vader's face. You can see the Death Star and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a customer's custom lamp that they ordered. They wanted Star Wars. I got the Star Trek one over there, so I'm excited for that one. Like I said, it came out both very, very nicely. Like, I really think they turned out very well. So I'm excited for that. I got a few more plates that I need to make for her. She ordered a few of them, which again turned out really, really nice. And then we got the Pixel. Torch. And then we got all the other stuff that we make. Whew. But yeah, like I said, I make things out of that and stuff like that. So I'm excited for all that stuff. But yeah, no, Sarah, I think it came out really, really nicely. Hey Google, shop. And maybe. Yay! It worked. Always got to celebrate because half the time that thing doesn't even listen to me. Thank you, Lamb. Thank you. Hello, Labradoodle. But thank y'all so much. Like I said, I enjoy this stuff. It's fun. Hello, Lena. I get to make weird, cool, fun, amazing things. It's something that I get to do. I get to make fun skits. I get to make custom kids books. I get to make comics, stuff like that. So that's kind of what we do. Yeah, were they in our live today? I don't think so. I didn't see him as a follower, so I just wanted to see. Hello, Tina. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we'll be on the lookout for her. I have arrived. Dang it, I forget the rest of that line from the Amazon Hero movie. Oh, there's my Highland cows. All right, well that's fine. We'll get her. When she shows up, Britt will get her. Britt works fast. She shadow bans people. Oh, thank you. I was actually just showing off the Star Wars and the Star Trek one just a second ago. I was actually joking just a few minutes ago that I need to print something that holds 2 phones because I have 2 phones in my hand. So I need to print something that do you get that? Yeah, I'm glad you get to see your stuff tomorrow. That makes me happy. Boop. Now you got that stuck in my head, Britt. It's like the I have arrived order sent from the shrine or something like that from that Amazon movie, Amazon Hero TV show. Now that's stuck in my head because that's such a cool song. But I got to be careful what we play now, so that's going to be fun. I got to find some I got to get back into lo-fi copyright free stuff. so that way I can have some stuff playing in the background. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get started on that stuff tomorrow. I'm about done with this project from another friend of mine, and then after that, I'm gonna get started on making some more light boxes and whatnot, which I'm really excited about. It's so weird being on like two phones. They're actually both doing quite well. I got 4 in one and 6 in the other. But yeah, that's me and my friends when we were rafting. You cannot see me because I'm hiding in the background. Quite literally. You could barely see me. So I am right there above or behind the dude with the ponytail. No, so we printed Totoro. We printed them off. And yeah, so he looks cool, but doesn't let any light through. And when I mean doesn't let any light through, literally does not let any light through. So I have to redesign everything about him. But it looks really cool. I like the grin. Yeah, he's not demonic this time. That was a fun thing. But yeah, I have to redesign him because he does not let any light through because of the gray that I have to use because, you know, he's kind of dark gray, so. Yeah, fun times. Whew. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Like I said, we're just kind of knocking out some custom stuff as we go. Slowly getting there. I got another one of these done. Oh, I need to turn that candle off before I forget, and then it's going to be staying on for like ever. Ah, come here, you. Come here. Thank you. Pop. Oh, yeah. I need to get into other cosplays and stuff that I want to do. I'm going to get back into actually making like wizard staffs and wands and stuff like that. I really need to get into doing that. I did make this though. I'm also going to make a handheld version, which I'm really excited about. But first I'm making a bunch more because I figured why not? I can just get some on standby. I don't know if you're here, but I found our Highland cows. I'm going to make them bigger. I'm also going to see if I can find a better design. I don't mind this one, but I don't like how its legs don't move. Boop, boop-a-doo, boop. But yeah, no, it's fun. That is the ghost white shark I think I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to have to switch back to like a darker gray. Holy crap. He's like a ghost. It's a ghost shark. I just now noticed that. Thank you for the share, Lynn. Boop, boop-a-doo. Oh yeah, tomorrow we're going to go live a little bit earlier and we're going to make some candles. So we're going to do that. Then we got that one. That one's almost done. Then I could take the green from that and put it over there. And that one can get started on the campfires because, good Lord, the campfires are popular. I don't have a campfire to show y'all. All right, Brett came through with a Highland cow. Sweet. All right, I do also need another cosplay to start working on this week. I want to get another cosplay started. I need to get done with the staff. That's what I need to do first. I just need to focus on the wizard staff, because then I can actually go ahead and start doing that what I want to do, which is so my plan for the wizard staff is same thing for the Alistair one. So it's going to be long where you can walk around with it, but at the top of it you're going to be able to change the designs that are going to be on the top of the staff. So you can have like a dragon wrapped around it, or you can have any type of animal you want wrapped around the top of the staff and stuff like that. So I got to get started on doing that. So I need to do both of those because that'll be fun. Oh, you've been here for 1 year, Britt. All right. Yeah, it has been about a year because this is about where I joked that I forgot about. I was going to start the. I was just going to start. Last year, I was going to start the mystery boxes, and then I wasn't allowed to because none of the stuff does. The sun on your 3D. Sure. I'm assuming that's a Luna thing, but yeah, I'll definitely do that. Like I said, this week I finally have some free time, so I'm going to knock out a bunch of custom work that I need to get done. So excited I can finally do some custom work. Manager needs the money. I got bills to be paid. I got the power bill and the water bill and the gas bill. I hate being an adult. I truly do not like being an adult because of the bills. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. I can't say what I want to say, but it's okay. I mean, it could if I could knock it all out in like 2 days or so, which I could probably do. That's probably why I'm out here still working, anyways, trying to get some stuff done. I want to get a new hat for spring. Yeah, I need to figure out what the sun conure lamp is. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I have it notes over there, so I can figure that out. Plus, again, I'll just bother Luna whenever she gets done her stream, and I can figure that out. I also need to go back. Like I said, there's just a lot of stuff I need to get started on. Whee! I want to get started on this dual phone thing that I need. Oh, Luna was asking about the Sun Conure 3D. I don't. Oh, is that the bird? I think that's the bird. I don't remember, so we'll figure it out. It's the bird. Okay, it is the bird. Okay, I know exactly what the bird is because Britt sent it to me. So yes, I could knock it out because I wanted to knock it out because I was also going to knock out the wood thing for another customer, and then put the bird on top of the wood thing. I was going to do that, and I can do that because now I have chocolate brown. So yes, I can knock out all three of them at once. Yes, and I can do that tomorrow. Yay! I am smart. Not really. I am tired though. Britt, I will yawn again. Yeah, I've been warned. Mwahaha. I am evil. I yawn to make Britt yawn. As we try to be. I try to be fun and entertaining as much as I possibly can. I did another skit today, so tomorrow I'm going to do another skit, which is going to be fun. And I'm going to put it up on everything. So be on the lookout for that one. And then Wednesday is going to be our big skit one. I need to make another table so we can put our $1 prints on. I made that one fly. Yay. I'm going to see how far I can make this fly. This is why I'm not supposed to be by myself when I'm trying to sell stuff. I get distracted, Britt can tell you. I took out the frog. Let me see if I can aim for the frog again. I'm going to aim for the frog. I hit the dragon, not the frog. I keep missing the frog and hitting the dragon. I hit the cat that time. This is one of our dollar prints. I keep missing the frog and I keep hitting the dragon. Nope, okay. Alright, we're done. No, we're not. I'm gonna see if I can hit the bear. If I can hit the bear, we're done. Not even close. Alright, let's move up a little bit. Got a bear. Alright, we're done. Big Boy Frog is a disappointment. Big Boy Frog doesn't do anything. I didn't hit the cow. It bounced off the thing. Yeah, Big Boy Frog is disappointment incarnate. It doesn't do anything. Well, it does a backflip or front flip. That's about it. This is Big Boy Frog. Funny enough, it actually hurts using this one because you have to put so much pressure about it just for him to do nothing. Disappointment. If I had my right hand that's holding the phones, I could actually do this better. Yeah, like I say, this doesn't do anything. I literally printed off thinking, like, okay, cool. If the little frog goes like a foot, then the big frog should go further. If I had more torque, maybe, more pressure. Maybe if I put my thumb down. Nope. Okay. New idea. What if I use this thing? No, that didn't do nothing. That actually made it worse. Nope, okay. Nope. Disappointment. I'm still going to keep him because someone probably will want him. But it doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah, the bird, yes. I'm going to get started on that tomorrow. I already know the bird. We got the file and everything. Bird is the word. Yep, we got the file, we got the bird. I'm going to print them off. I'm also going to print them off with a wooden log that he can sit on. Or she can sit on. It can sit on. So the bird will sit on lock. Is what I'm going to attempt to do. I don't know if it'll work. I need to print it off first, but that's what we're going to try for. Because perch. There it is. It will perch on the log. Because I need to print the log out anyways for another customer that wants to use it for their gecko, I think. I don't know. Their gecko question mark. Oh yeah, our flower pot is finally actually able to be used. Not for a trash can. No. Yeah, no, yes, don't worry. I am printing it off tomorrow. I finally have some free time from all of the conventions and everything, so we're going to be focusing on a lot of custom orders this week. So I'm going to be doing a lot of custom work and custom orders this week, so be on the lookout for that. I should have it done tomorrow, I'm hoping. Yeah, I can show you the creeper. Creeper. I think the reason why I like the creeper so much is he just lean with it. Rock with it. Lean with it. Rock with it. Lean with it. Rock with it. There you go. Yeah. So we have our $30 creeper, which is the big boy. Then I got my $5 creeper, which is the little boy. I should need to do a $15 creeper, but anyways. And then I got a dollar creeper, or $2, yeah, dollar creeper here, which doubles as a keychain. See, little keychain. I have two phones, so that's why I'm kind of moving back and forth. There is a there's a reason for my madness. Yep, baby one's right here. It's a teeny tiny one. Yeah, see? It's a teeny tiny one next to the big one. They don't stand very well. Luna can make them stand. I cannot. There you go. This is so funny. Let me go get that $5 one. Yeah. Don't fall. Don't fall. Thank you. Shush you. It's supposed to be quiet. There. Okay. I need the thing to have two phones at the same time. There you go. There's a reason why it's like the $1, $5. I need a $15 one, and then we got the $30 one. Because the $15 one comes about right there. But yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, so first we're going to put him right there. Yeah, we got dinosaurs. Let me throw this back in there. I got it. So I got a T-Rex. I need to make more dinosaurs. I cannot. So the only dinosaur I got is this one. I did have a pterodactyl. Pterodactyl, but I just forgot to print them. We sold them all, or I sent them to a store, and then they sold them all. And I just never printed anymore, and I completely forgot. So I need to print some more. So yeah, those are the only ones I have is the T-Rex. Now, if you have a specific dinosaur you're looking for, yeah, let me know. I can easily print one for you. I don't mind. The only other dinosaur I got is I got dragons, but these are like the PLA dragons. So what I do is I take those PLAs and I melt them down into this. I also ordered an egg. And then we got Derpy. I like Derpy. But those are the only dinosaurs I got, unless you want to consider the big sharp megalodon. I mean, I guess you could consider the big sharp megalodon. The Meg. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's the only dinosaurs that I have, technically. Because you can consider that one the Meg, and then I got the T-Rex. I need to print off the pterodactyl. And I'd like to print off some more. And then I do have like a $5 one. What's the biggest thing I have? Oh, easy. My favorite thing is the biggest thing we got. There. So the biggest thing that we got, which is in terms of like the most time it takes to print, is actually a battle now because they both take a long time. So it is a tie between our dragon that we made that is featured in our comic. So this is our big boy. This is our big dragon. So that's the biggest print we have, but it's also tied with the Kraken lamp, which is still a prototype that I'm working on. So it's tied between those two because this one takes like 4-ish days to make. No, this one takes 2 days to make. And this guy takes 2.5 to 3 days to make, but all different parts. The fun part is I can print multiple versions of this. So I can print like 4 chests, 5 or 6 legs, 2 different wings at the same time, stuff like that. I can only print one of these. Because again, it's so big. And this is our lamp that we have. So we make it into a lamp. Yeah, no. The pimp plague doctor is peeking around there. So this is our most popular item that we have, which is the plague doctor lamp. This is a big misprint, so that's why I have them over here. But yeah, this is our biggest print that we got. Well, one of the biggest print. Like I said, it's tied with the other one, and it needs some work on it. So I gotta finish messing with it and getting it fixed before I move on to actually printing off the real version of it. And the tallest and biggest print that we have is technically Alistair's staff, because it's, about, how tall am I? I am about 6 feet tall. It goes up to my chest, so it's about 5 feet. It's about 5-ish feet or so. Maybe 4.5, somewhere around there. So that's technically our biggest print, which is Alistair's staff. But there's other prints that I want to print and I want to make, which is going to be like armor and stuff like that. Because we also have this dude, which is Sam Ham from Ghostbusters. So we got that one. And we have this one over here, which takes about 2 days to make as well. Sorry, I lost my phone. So we got this dude right here. So this is a full-on helmet. So I have this up for sale. And the guy bought it, and he wanted me to, instead of printing this, print Sam Ham's helmet. I don't know why I struggle saying that name so much. So that pumpkin's probably the largest that we got. I say that with a question mark because I'm like, technically, I guess it's the largest one that we got. That's the tallest one that we got. And then the most time consuming is a tie between this one and this one. So yeah, that's about where we are right now. There's other things that I would love to print. I want to print like a Krieg's mask. I want to print a Plague Doctor's mask that you can wear, because for some odd reason, Plague Doctors are becoming our big thing here. So, there's that one. Also, I can't wait for you to get your stuff too, Labradoodle. I'm excited. We're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. And like the smallest things that we print are these little tiny dollar prints. Except for these are too small, so I put them in there because I don't want to sell something that tiny for like $2, because again, it's just so tiny. Although it is funny. What's your my bad? No, I already joked about the Plague Doctor. The pimp Plague Doctor hat's just sitting over here chilling. So, like I said, these are the correct size they're supposed to be. Gotta pick them up. There it is. These are the correct size they're supposed to be. At least for $1 to $2. But yeah, that's kind of our tour right now. I have other stuff. That's really about it. What's my least favorite one? I don't have my least favorite anymore because I stopped making the thing because I hated it. It would be that Yoshi egg. I hated the Yoshi egg. I hated that Yoshi egg with a passion. That was my least favorite print I ever had to make, and I had to make 17 of them. It was such a pain to deal with. Yes, Yoshi Eggs was that bad, Brent. I don't want to hear it. I hated that print. I will never print that for the rest of my life. I refuse. Unless someone offers me a lot of money, then I'll print it. They offer me the one thing I couldn't resist: money. More older I get, the more that weasel from Zootopia becomes mine. Someone asked for a bigger one, go for it. I will happily make one. You got to pay me, though, because I ain't doing it for free. I hate that print. Oh, my God, that was a nightmare. It was a Yoshi egg with compartments that you can pull out. So So it's like Yoshi egg, but all the green spots were little drawers you could pull out. None of them fit right. It was a pain to break down. It was all that. Now, what's my most favorite one? Oh man. I'll be honest with you. Probably my most favorite one is this one. I had so much fun making it, and it really got me into making cosplay. So this is probably my all-time favorite one to make, because the guy bought it. So originally he bought it because we make pumpkins, little Halloween pumpkins. So he came to our convention and was like, "Hey, take this, and can you make it to where I can wear it?" And I'm like, "Sure." I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I have no idea where I'm going to do that. No idea how to do any of that. So I took the print, made it as big as I could, hollowed it out, made it to where it was comfortable to put on the head, and boom, I got started with it. So now this year, when it turns Halloween, he's going to be taking the helmet and going to working at a haunted trail. Currently, he's cosplaying with said helmet. But that was my favorite. What was my first one? Ooh, let me think. I've been printing for like 7 years, so I gotta think. So I'm not gonna say the first two that I print. I won't say the first two because they don't count. Because the first one was just a test print that came on the Ender 3 V2s that they had, and the second one was on the Ender 3 V2s that they had. So I'm not going to count those two because those two, again, it was just this. I plugged in the printer, I hit print, and that's what the first thing it printed. So I'm not counting those two, but those two are technically the first one I print was a little Lucky Coin Cat. Technically was the first one. Funny enough, I actually still have it on my nightstand because that was the first true thing I've ever printed. So that was it. It's a white little Lucky Cat. It has the little paw up and a little golden piece right there. So that was the first print I technically ever printed. But the first print that I picked and I printed for myself. Oh God, what was it? I want to say it was the Crystal Wing Dragons from Cinderwing, because, story time. How we got into this is I started making comics. Which is Draws in the Birth of Tart Kingdom. So this is the comic that I made. It's up, and we do sell the comic itself. But we were sitting at a convention, and everybody was like making sales, and we didn't even cover the table that we're there, and we're trying to sell our comic. And I told my my employee, I'm like, we got to find something that we could make, that we can sell, to take the profits and put it in the comics and make the comics work. So this way we're not all putting all of our money into it and going broke trying to make comics. So we got into 3D printing, and I only got into 3D printing to make money for my comics. That was it. I didn't have any real passion or care for it. So we bought an Ender 3, and I printed the dragons because the dragons were popular. As I got more into 3D printing, I started having more and more fun with it until last year when I started getting on TikTok. I had a lot of fun with it, and then I started making lamps, and I started actually, deep diving into it, and things like that. So that's it. I got into it. I started printing for Cinderwing and Dragons just because I jumped into it, and I was like, we're doing this for money. Nothing else does not bother me. Now I get into it because I'm like, I'm having fun with it. My newest one that we made would be the Pixel Light that just got done today. So this is our newest one for the day. Let's see here. What else? And then the Creeper. The Creeper and this one is our two newest ones that we have. So what I did is I printed the base and I put a little light bulb in there, and so now it lights up. I'm actually going to be putting a green base around the bottom of it so it looks like it's on grass. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm printing the grass out tomorrow whenever I get done with the only green that I have. I only got one thing of green left. And then Britt, I apparently got her into designing stuff, so now she designs things. She designed some small stuff for us. Like she designed the little $5 stuff. I'm going to be printing this and putting magnets in the back so I can put them up into places. Because I also like making cool, weird stuff. So I put magnets in the hammerheads, like here, and then I put another magnet on top of it, and it pinches your shirt, and now you have a hammerhead that rides on your shoulder. Oh yeah, and the heart lamp. She designed the heart lamp, which I need to work on and get that one ready. Kind of got it back here. So she made a heart lamp, and the light bulb goes in there, and you can actually put whatever name you want there. So you could put like your name and whoever, or just your name or their name, whichever one. I don't get that one. What do you mean by that one? First one that someone died? Like the first print that someone asked for? I meant buyer. Oh, the first print that someone bought. It would be the Crystal Wing Dragons. So the Crystal Wing Dragons were the first one that... Crystal Wings was the first one that someone bought. And then the first custom item that I got... Oh, God, I have to think. I've been doing custom work for years now. It'd be something on TikTok, but I can't think of the thing. Oh, I've never had anyone, like, buy out a specific item or specific thing. Okay, no, I take that back. I did. We did have someone who literally bought out everything we had, and that was our... $2 eggs that we had, our little tiny eggs that I don't have anymore. No, it was the cat reapers. It was the cat reapers, yeah. So we literally showed up with a box. So here's our cat reaper. So there's the cat reaper. There's the cat reaper. Like I said, I got two phones. So there's the cat reapers. And we had a box. Like, where is it at? There, here it is. Okay. I'll clean that up later. Anyways, so this is the box that we had, and it was filled with cat reapers. Like I said, it was filled to the brim with cat reapers, and we had like $2 because this is back when we had the Ender 3s. I couldn't do multi-prints, so we just printed off cat reapers in like, you know, random colors that we did, like shiny colors and stuff like that. And so we filled it up, and we had like a $2 mark on it because they were $2. Oh no, back then it was $1 because it was $1. Because back then, filament was really, really cheap. Now it's not really cheap compared to what it was then. We had someone who literally showed up and was like, how many cat reapers are in the box? I'm like, I don't know, probably 20. And then she slapped down the $20 bill and bought the whole thing. Oh, the first one that someone bought? Yeah, that'd be a Cinder Wing Dragon. That'll be... Actually, funny enough, I don't have any. But I do have these. Could be this. So this is the first thing that someone bought. I want to say they bought it in the iridescent colors that we have, because we always had this iridescent color. So this would be the thing that they bought, which was the iridescent. This would be the iridescent Crystal Dragon. Let's see if I had anything iridescent to show you what it looks like, but I don't. Oh yeah, here it is. So this is the iridescent. So this is the iridescent, so it kind of changes as you move it around. Like I said, it changes as you move it around. So it was the Cinder Wing Crystal Wing Dragon. That was the first thing that someone ever bought from us at a convention. Then the first thing that I designed and I tinkered with and I messed with and people started buying was the Plague Doctor lamp. Like I said, this is a misprint. I just have it in here just so I can show what it looks like. But this is what I designed and we started selling and people started really liking. I want to say the Plague Doctor lamp really is the thing that kind of kept us going and kept us alive. I can hear that wind coming through like a crack over there, and it sounded like someone was singing outside. I won't lie to you, that actually scared me. But like some of the oldest colors that we've had is the iridescent. What's your least conditioned one? You're not singing in the walls. I hope you're not. That scared. That actually scared me. I had to stop, turn around. I was like, "Who's singing outside?" It's 10 o'clock at night. I don't know. No one needs to be outside. What's your least conditioned one? The least conditioned one. I'm trying to think. So the least conditioned ones are probably the Misfits, if I had to take a guess. But like out of all the prints we have, what's like the most rough one that we had? None really. I tinker with it until it gets really nice. But it'd probably be a lot of the misprints are the ones that are come out the roughest. Actually, no, I take that back. There is one that I actually had to stop printing, but I don't think I have any. Yeah, so I had to stop printing because it never worked and it came out really, really bad. So it was really cool because we found a Christmas tree that had little not pine needles, little strands of filament. And it printed in a 5-inch model perfectly. And so I was like, wait, if I just took the 5-inch model and I made it 10 inches, should work. Perfectly sound reasoning. No, it failed so many times. Let's see if I have the base around here somewhere. Yep. It failed so many times that I literally just gave up on it. So that would be the least condition and the worst print I had that I generally had to stop, even though it was really popular, because it just didn't work. And there's other things that I could have done to make it work, but it's not really worth it. The amount of waste that it would be producing just to make this thing work it's not worth it. Granted, yes, I do melt them down into specific prints, but like I said, it's just not really worth it. Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, that was probably that one is that tree. Like I said, everything else I kind of fine tune to make it work. So legitimately, what I wanted to do is, so I keep all the excess prints and everything, because what I want to do is I want to take it, and I've always wanted to buy a machine that would break them down and start making, 3D printed and filament and stuff. I've wanted to do that for a while. I did find a machine that is $800. So my goal is to get a lot of the house repairs done this year and get the walls up, because the walls need to be put up. And then after that, I'm going to buy that machine, and then I can start making my own filament. That's my goal. It's like I said, it's $800 though, so I got to save up for that one. What's the best conditioned one? Probably be some of these statues over here. Probably be some of these. These are really easy, like, boom, they're done. They're ready to go. Not a lot of work had to put into them. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you. Means a lot. Like I said, we have VTubers that do that we do skits for. We upload them. I do skits. I'm on here just hanging out, making 3D prints, selling 3D prints, making funny videos. I just want to have fun. So, and I want everybody else to have fun. That's my goal. That's why I got like a bunch of people in the other app watching. Because for some odd reason they like me. I don't know why. But as long as people are happy and smiling and having fun, it's all I care about. That is all I care about. I do want to make that a handheld, though. I want to make that one a handheld. Brits the Ghost. Maybe you could make a Velociraptor. Yes, I can do that. Hey, Britt, could you do me a favor? Can you message me, find a Veloc... Oh, good Lord, I cannot spell and talk. A Velociraptor. Okay. I hate you so much, clock app. That's annoying. Velocto. How about this? Can you send me that name? Because I got the rest of it. Oh yeah, no, trust me, I know what a Titan boa is. Titan boa is cool. I don't even like snakes, but I actually do like the Titan boa. So yeah, the Titan boa I could do. The other one, yes, I could work with. Like I said, I don't like snakes, but I do like the Titan boa because, you know, that was just so cool. I even had to show Luna what the Titan boa was. She didn't even know what it looked like. It's like, yeah, it's a large snake that could eat an alligator whole. No issues. Thing was massive. I guarantee you someone has a print there I can probably find. Might be able to make it into a statue. That would be kind of cool. That would honestly be cool if we could make it into like a large statue and stuff. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, that would be fun. I could easily do that. Scorpius Rex. Spinosaurus is one that I've wanted to do, so yeah. We could do a Spinosaurus easy. I've always wanted to do a Spinosaurus. Scorpius Rex. I actually don't know that one, so I have to look that one up. Whew. All right, y'all. I am going to wind down because it is about 10:30 at night, and I want to eat a little bit before I go to bed. Luna, please don't hop off. I just want to go inside, warm up a little bit, and kind of relax before I go to bed. But we'll be back out here first thing in the morning live again. I got a lot of like custom prints that I need to get started with. So again, I'll be live again and having some fun. So if y'all see anything you like, please let me know. If not, again, I'll be on tomorrow and we'll be live like we was today. Because I actually enjoyed how it kind of ran out today. In the meantime, I hope y'all having an amazing night, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay. Keep that one.